Hi, I'm Dr. Nalda Wainwright, and I'm an Associate Professor for Health and Physical Literacy. And today I'm going to talk to you about why the early years is a really important, what we like to think of as magic window for developing those essential motor skills in our young children. Now, we are going to draw on some of the motor development research and theory around some of the models of how children learn these motor skills in order to explain that. So we know from motor development models from some of our colleagues in the USA that when children are very active in the very early years, so their physical activity, when they move a lot in early years, that means that the more they move and play, the more they build those connections between their balance system, build their core, connect their muscles and joints together, the more that they develop their what we call motor competence. So the more they become motor competent. Now that's really important to know because as they develop their motor competence and get a little bit older, the more motor competent they are, the more they become physically active. So really important to understand that this is a two-way model, that when children are very little, how much they move and play in a lovely, rich play environment will drive how good they are at moving, and then how good they are at moving will influence whether they're more active as they get a little bit older. But the reason that the early years is a really brilliant window of opportunity is because we can explain a bit more from psychology in terms of how I think I move. So my perceived motor competence, how good I think I am. And how good I think I am will influence whether I choose to do something or not. So if I think I'm good at moving, I'm more likely to be moving. If I think I've got good skills, I'm more likely to move and do things. But the good news is for us that when children are really, really young, in early childhood, so under the age of about 6 or 7, children actually are not very good at judging whether they're good at moving or not. And they actually tend to think that when we praise them and we say, oh, well done, that was great, that they're really good. If they try hard, they think that they're really good. And that gives us this fantastic magic window where they think they're really good at all this moving, so that when we introduce this moving to get them more competent, to get them good at moving, then they're happy to try it. They're excited about it. They think it's fun. And also in that age group, up to the age of about 6, 7, 8, we know that that is the time when children should be learning a range of foundational skills. So these foundational skills, these are the skills that are generic. They're skills that children can use in a whole range of sports and physical activity. So at this age, when their children are really young, so we're talking our under 6 or 7 years old, children are more likely to be happy to try skills, and that's just at the age where they're developmentally ready to be learning those skills. So we think about it as a magic window, and that's why it's so critically important that as parents, you can help children to lay those foundations of these foundational skills in that early childhood window, and they're more likely then to become movers through the rest of life. So thanks to our colleagues, Dave Stodd and Jackie Goodway, and researchers in America who actually created a model that explains this to us. And join us at minimovers.org to find out more about this. Download the app to play the games with your young children, and let's get 1 million mini movers and get these children moving well.